The building of the light rail is ongoing, and it should be mentioned that that light rail is part of the infrastructure associated with the illegal settlements in East Jerusalem.
CAF got involved in the JLR tram project in 2019 with full knowledge of what it was getting into.
CAFek 5 urte daramatza Jerusalem ekialdeko okupazioarekin eta anexio ilegalarekin kolaboratzen. Auzo palestinarrak isolatu eta hango populazioa mugiarazteko helburua baitu. Gaurko egunean protestaldiak antolatu dira CAFek mundu osoan dituen hainbat lantegietan. Hala nola, Newporten, Galesen, Beasainen, Zaragozan, Linaresen eta Leidan. CAF Israelgo trenetik jatsi dadin esegitzeko.
So we should understand, in order to understand that project, the Jerusalem Light Trail, we should understand the context within which this project is unfolding. In 1948, Israel was established on the expense of the Palestinians. 85% of the Palestinian people were expelled or fled because of the conditions of the Nakba. East Jerusalem was occupied in 1967, and Israel decided to illegally annex that territory. Annexation means the application of sovereignty and jurisdiction over a territory. Under international law, this is illegal because one of the tenets, one of the principles of international law is that the acquisition of territory by resorting to force is absolutely prohibited. Israel unilaterally decided to annex 70.5 square kilometers located eastern to Jerusalem to its sovereign territory. What does the light rail in East Jerusalem mean? The light rail means connecting these settlements one with the other and with West Jerusalem. So more broadly, there is a very specific function for the light rail, consolidating the illegal Israeli annexation, making sure that this territory will permanently remain under Israeli sovereignty and control. And that's the paramount objective Israel has vis-a-vis that territory.
BDZ Euskal Herriko informed the company before the contract was won that the contract was illegal. The campaign was launched in 2020, shortly after CAF had won the contract, and it's been going for the last 5 years. The demonstration and the days of action have been called to coincide with the annual shareholders meeting of CAF, which is held in the factory in Beasain on the 14th of June. And we hope very much that this time the shareholders of CAF will listen to the voices of the thousands and thousands of Basque citizens who've been coming out onto the streets.
The southern part of East Jerusalem, where Israel is establishing 2 brand new settlements. As we speak, they are established. The locations are bustling with workers, and simultaneously also the new lines of the light rail are being constructed. When people present the Jerusalem light rail as a project that will make transport of Palestinians easier, that's not the stated purpose of these resolutions. The stated purpose is strengthening Israeli sovereignty. So it's an act of sovereignty. And Israel, as an occupying power, does not enjoy sovereign authority or powers over that territory.
Tiene la palabra el señor Munir Marjilla.
Thank you so much. The International Court of Justice has reaffirmed the illegality of the occupation process, in which CAF plays an active role. Doesn't the board fear to create reputational damage to the company, which might impact the company's business contracts elsewhere? Thank you.
En primer lugar, me gustaría expresar en nombre de todo el Consejo de Administración y en el mío propio nuestro profundo deseo de que cese esa situación a la que ustedes están haciendo referencia y se sienten las bases para la paz definitiva entre esos pueblos. Además, me gustaría destacar que la responsabilidad en materia de derechos humanos es una cuestión prioritaria, como les he señalado anteriormente, para todo el Grupo CAF. En relación con sus preguntas, les reiteramos nuestro firme convencimiento de que hemos actuado correctamente y de que hemos cumplido en todo momento con el derecho internacional y las guías de diligencia debida más reconocidas a nivel internacional en materia de derechos humanos. En cualquier caso, recargaremos la información y responderemos a las tres preguntas, a las tres intervenciones, por escrito en el plazo legal correspondiente, de acuerdo con lo indicado anteriormente por la señora secretaria.
The first and most direct way of doing that is to prevent CAF, because it's complicit in breaking international and human rights law, prevent CAF from winning public contracts and prevent CAF from obtaining any sort of public money. If the public really knew that public money was going into an activity which is an integral part of Israel's ethnic cleansing project, they would be horrified and they would want something done about it.
I think we need more of these connections and links cross people, cross nations, cross continents, and we need more solidarity. It's beyond Palestine. We have monitored since October 7th until the 31st of August 2024 the acceleration in settlement expansion, and we concluded that there have been, only in that period, around 4,300 new housing units that will be added to illegal settlements that are already established in East Jerusalem, 15 in number, and there are more than 9,000 housing units that are on the trajectory for a final approval. Many of them have been approved since the 31st of August 2024 until now. There are severe restrictions on access and movement. There are 800 new obstacles in the West Bank that are making passage and access between Palestinian towns and neighborhoods very hard. Traffic jams have increased in 85%, and that's only the tip of the iceberg.